This is a continuation of the lesson explaining focusing on understanding as one of the easiest ways to learn math faster. In the last discussion, we said that memorization works only for familiar questions. If you memorize steps, you will get stuck when the question changes. The fourth point is you learn patterns instead of steps. Math is full of patterns. Instead of memorizing, multiply both sides, move this, divide that. You understand. What changes on one side must happen on the other. Why operations undo each other. This idea comes from core principles like equality. Fifth, understanding means explaining it in your own words. A simple test. Ask yourself the question, can I teach this to someone else? If yes, it means you understand it. If no, it means you probably memorized it. Explaining forces your brain to organize ideas clearly. Finally, understanding actually takes time. Memorizing feels faster at first, but you forget quickly and have to relearn. Understanding takes slightly longer up front, saves huge time later because you don't need to relearn. Memorizing math is like copying a recipe. Understanding math is like knowing how cooking works. If you understand cooking, you can make any dish, even without a recipe. Thank you for listening. Follow for more. In the previous discussion, we discussed some easiest ways to learn math faster, one of which is to focus on understanding instead of memorizing. Focusing on understanding means learning the why and the how, not just the what. This approach makes math feel more logical and much easier to recall and apply in new situations. Here's what that really looks like. First, understanding means seeing the logic behind formulas. Instead of memorizing a formula such, area of triangle equals half times base times height, you ask, why is a half? Where does that come from? When you explore it, you'll see a triangle is just half of a rectangle. That insight sticks far longer than memorizing the formula. Second, your brain builds connections, not isolated facts. Memorization stores random pieces of information. Understanding connects ideas together. For example, instead of memorizing many rules in algebra, you understand how equations balance, like a scale. This connects the broader ideas in algebra and even linear equations. Once connected, you can reconstruct knowledge even if you forget details. Thirdly, you can solve unifamiliar problems. Memorization works only for familiar questions. Understanding lets you adapt. If you understand how fractions work, you can solve any fraction problem, even one you haven't seen before. We'll consider other aspects of focusing on understanding instead our next.